Today we will be doing the Map App Showdown. What we look for in a map app is an app that shows the fastest route with real-time updates using precise information on a customizable large network while providing access to relevant resources, all the while being user-friendly to the customer.
The three apps that we will be comparing today are Waze, Apple Maps, and Google Maps.
Apple Maps is an iOS application, therefore the app is only compatible with Apple products such as iPhone, iPad, and the iWatch. Apple Maps overall gives you a very simple user experience. The app simply lists your estimated time of arrival and how long the trip will take along with the mileage. In terms of driving, Apple Maps will give you a highlighted route while informing you of your next turn. One negative aspect is when you lock your phone, however, the app becomes very immobile. You are unable to look ahead and see where you are going, which is a feature I find very helpful when driving. For any address, you are also able to view the routes of the time and the estimated time of arrival for a car, a walk, public transportation, and even getting directions from an Uber or a Lyft. Additionally, you are able to view public transportation routes to find the nearest train or bus station. This shows you can take the train and walking to stations. Once you are outside of your en route, the app gives you a list of nearby resources, most importantly restaurants, different services, and transportation resources. The most relevant disadvantage is its lack of compatibility with Androids and other non-iOS devices. Other than that, the iOS app can be just as helpful for the 9-to-5er needing to know the traffic for work every day as it is for the kid who just needs to find the nearest fast food restaurant.
The next app that we will talk about is Google Maps. Google Maps is compatible with iOS and Android devices and can also be used on the internet, unlike Waze and Apple Maps. Google Maps has clear and precise images, as well as having the option to show the in maps as satellite images or with terrain so that the map appears three-dimensional. Out of the three apps, Google Maps provides the most options for transportation. Besides the traditional driving feature, Google Maps provides train, walking, Uber or Lyft, and biking options to get where you want to go. All you have to do is type in the location of where you want to go, and then the transportation options will pop up. As an added feature, if you are taking the train, then you can enter the time that you want to depart or arrive at. Besides transportation, Google Maps can provide information on possible destinations, such as reviews, open hours, a phone number, and a website address. This can be useful if you're deciding what nearby restaurant is the best place to go. Another added benefit to Google Maps is in the form of the search bar. By just searching a general phrase such as gas or coffee, someone can find nearby locations that provide what they're looking for. While there are many positives to Google Maps, one significant drawback is that it doesn't cater as well to real-time traffic as Waze does. While there's a traffic function of Google Maps, it just doesn't match up in the end to everything that Waze can offer in terms of real-time traffic, such as police reports or pictures. Regardless, Google Maps is a solid option as a Maps app because of the many devices it is compatible with and all the features that it offers.
Waze is a user-based network which uses real-time user updates to calculate the fastest route available. As soon as you insert the address, Waze instantaneously shows you the ETA and the amount of miles you're going to be driving. From that same menu, you can choose the best route for you, which can be done through a list view or a map view. Apart from that, Waze will also let you add a stop to your route if you want. During the drive, Waze will give you directions on what to do and will also show you any reports in your way, such as speed cams, police, accidents, traffic jams, hazards, constructions, and closures. Since Waze is a system based on user information, during your drive, you can report traffic conditions, police accidents, or etc. You can report that through the button on your screen or by activating voice control, which allows you to speak out any commands. You can set up your own commands for voice control, which are usually a tap with 3 fingers or just waving on your screen. Another feature is the planned drives, which allows you to schedule a drive ahead of time. As you set it up, the app will give you an estimate on how much time you should take to complete the drive, but as the drive gets closer, Waze sends you alerts letting you know it's time to leave your house. Waze is also very customizable. You can choose the type of roads you want to avoid, the reports you want to receive, among other settings. It is also very practical as it allows users to find nearby places of interest such as restaurants, gas stations, or hotels. All you have to do is type in restaurants, for example, and it will give you a list of nearby restaurants sorted by reviews on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Google, and Foursquare. Waze is a very strong app for drivers, and it is available on both iOS and Android systems. A downside for it, though, is that it only caters to drivers. After all our considerations, we decided Waze is the best for driving because of its real-time updates and reports on the route.
We also came to the conclusion that Google Maps is the best for any other type of transportation, including public, bike, walking, and additionally, Google Maps is the best in terms of finding resources such as restaurants or gas.